I started it on 4, moved it up to 6, and now 8 since he wants to be stubborn. Depending on his, on King's mental state that day, sometimes he's a little more stubborn than others, and he'll completely ignore it. Stay. So I have their toys in front of them and making them do a downstay, which is a lot of work. It's working them mentally. Stay. Quiet. Quiet. It's working them mentally and physically because it will wear them out. Hello, Imagineer Odyssey. Quiet. Cruz is doing a lot better. She really wants the ball though. In a few minutes we'll throw it. I'm just trying to see if anybody else will come in. Place. Leave it. Leave it. Place. Down. King, down. Down. Cruz, place. Cruz. No, place. She went down there. Place. Good. Down. Good girl. And like I still have it on 8. Quiet. Good. Good babies. You're gonna have everybody else's dogs barking. Quiet. So I'm just gonna leave him in a downstay a little bit longer, and then once he quits, down. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. There we go. Good babies. King, Cruz, quiet. Yeah, you gotta be quiet. So if y'all have any questions, just let me know. And we say happy Saturday, everyone. Yeah, it's a happy Saturday. Woo! No. Are you gonna talk? Wait. King, wait. Wait. Good boy. Get it. Cruz, down. Good. Cruz, get it. Cruz, your turn. All right, place. Place, Cruz. Cruz, place. Good. Good King. All right, sit. Sit. Okay, there you go. King, wait. Cruz, get it. Good girl. Nah, place. Sit. Get it. Good babies. Good babies. Place. Good. Sit. Sit. Down. Sit. Go get it. King, place. 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 Down. Sit. Good Cruz. Good, King. Cruz, stay. King, get it. Good, Cruz. Look. Want the ball? Ready, set, go. She slipped on the mat. The mat is a little slippery. Good, babies. Place, sit, down. Cruz, place. Cruz, place. Good, down. Say hello, everyone. We are doing a little bit of outdoor training, so I am making them with their toys. Cruz's ball's right there. They have to stay on place and not touch it until I give them the command. And I would throw one while the other one stays. They both can't just run. Down. We do have their e-collars on them. Right now I have it on 8. We tried it on 4, and they were ignoring that because they're a little hyper, and then we moved it up to 6. So we're working on an 8. So every time I say the command, you push the button. Black is King, red is Cruz. So that's what we're doing. So if they were to break right now, I would just tap it just one time to make them to get their attention, so they know that they're breaking their command. If they don't listen, then you turn it up 2 until they listen. Unless they're going after a dog or being aggressive, then you can turn up a little bit more. This one goes up to 100, and it's the Mini Educator. It only comes with one. Quiet. It only comes with one collar, but you can order the other one and add it to the S. I really like it. It's not a shock collar. It's a Wyatt. It's a stimulator. So if you've ever been on a stim unit for your muscles, it's the same thing. So it makes the muscles jump. It does not shock. We've tried it on ourselves on 8, and it just felt like a massage. So, well, my husband tried it. So if you are looking for one, nope, leave it, leave it. Place. Down. Down. All right, so he's not listening, so we're going to turn it up to 10. Oh, down. Down. King, look. Down. Good boy. Bandi, quiet. You gotta be quiet. So that's what we're doing today. Since he broke, we're gonna make him stay. Stay, King. Cruz, sit. Good girl. Go get it. King, stay. Cruz, place. Place. Good girl. Down. Leave it. Good girl. Look. Cruz. Good. Look. So now we're waiting on her to look. Good. Go get it. Good boy, King. Ready? Go. So that is trying to teach him to wait, patience. It's a little difficult. They're hyper because it's raining and they really like the rain. Place. Down. Good girl. King. Down. Good. Thank you. Down. Good. And we have Temptation right in front of him. Quiet. He's very talkative this morning. Sorry about that. I'm going to turn it back down to 8. See if he listens. So you never want it too high to start. Down. Good. If you have it too high to start, you'll have to turn it up too high when he is misbehaving. So we started it off at 4, but is what they usually work on. But today they didn't want to listen on 4, so then we tried it on 6, and they didn't want to listen on 6, so we turned it up to 8. And like I said, it does go up to 100. If y'all have any questions, please ask me and I will answer them. Leave it. Back. Good. I've had, I posted a e-collar training with the dog next door. This house over here has been babysitting a white German Shepherd, and it's something new. The dog that lives back here behind us, they're used to, but that one is a brand new dog and they're not used to it. So we've been doing the e-collar training because they learn they can jump that fence right there, the little green fence. They clear it without even touching it. So a lot of people were asking how to train with the e-collar. Now, we did take, both dogs did 4 weeks of e-collar training. You always want to start with a leash and make sure the dog is old enough and knows its commands perfectly before you start. And like I said, so you want to do, all right, so let's see. Sorry, the camera's a little wonky. Let's start it on 4, and you say, so we'll do Cruz because she's not looking. Or King. Quiet. Every time you say the word, you push the button. Quiet. Bandi, leave it. We need one for a little bit over there. She's loud. But it's too big for her neck. It can be used on little dogs, but it about makes her fall over. Leave it. So I'm going to turn it up because the dog's over there. I'm going to turn it to 12. Because you want it up higher so it catches their attention. Bandi, leave it. All right, I'm going to walk away. Stay. They have to stay in a down stay. Let's see if they'll do it. Not down. Leave it. Stay. Look. Look over here. Stay. Move it. Bandi, thank you. Good girl. So they did pretty good. Wait, good babies. Y'all did good. Get it, Cruz. Oh, it hit the thing. Get it, King. So if y'all have any questions, please let me know. Place. Good boy. Down. Come, King. Cruz. Good boy, King. I know I said the wrong name. Leave it. Cruz. Cruz. Place. Good. Leave it. Down. So you turn it up because you want it to catch their attention. Like I said, the dog's next door. And Little Bit keeps barking at it. So you want it to tap them pretty hard, but like I said, it's just pulsing like their muscle. You'll see their muscle jump. And it does go up to 100. So even 12 is not that high. Stay. Even 12 is not that high, but I want it more than their regular working, because the higher their energy, more excited they are, the harder it is to get their attention. So Cruz is considered fear aggressive or fear reactive. So we got this one. It's pretty expensive, the Mini Educator is. We got this one so it... down. No, leave it, King. Leave it. Don't back talk. No. Down. You see his twitch? That was me hitting the button. Because he's not listening. Yes, my husband tried it on himself. The fear aggressive, this is one of the only e-collars you can use for a fear or aggressive dog. I don't know if you've ever had a regular shock collar. It can make an aggressive dog turn on the handler. This is just enough stimulation to get their attention, not to hurt them. So this was recommended by a fear aggressive trainer that I was working with. Well, 4 of them actually. We took Cruz to 4 different, they were all together helping me train her. Because we wanted to make sure, King, quiet. We wanted to make sure, quiet. We wanted to make sure, oh, he's going to keep talking over me. Quiet. We wanted to make sure it wouldn't make her aggression worse. Quiet. All right, you're getting it turned up back to 8. It is a little touchy. Quiet. Good boy. As you can see, it barely phases her. It's just supposed to be like a tap tap. Quiet. Quiet. Down. He is being a brat today. Quiet. No. Cruz, place. Good. Leave it. Good. Good babies. So while they're breaking like that and being talkative, he's back talking. He's trying to get his way. So we're going to make them just sit there and stare at the toys and not let them have their way. Because if you give in, then they will keep doing it. You have to let them be calm. Quiet. They need to be calm before you break. Let them break. Now, downstairs, you want to start quiet. You want to start about 5 minutes and work your way up. They can be in a downstay up to 2 hours. Quiet. Down. Place. Cruz. Place. Good. Leave it. So, if y'all have any questions, please ask. Quiet. He's being very talkative today. Quiet. Quiet. No. No. Say hi, Cruz. Hi, King. And little Bandi over there. We're working on the impulse control and downstays. Quiet, and he's back talking. Cruz, stay. Look. Look. So I have the ball over here. If y'all can't see it because it's out of camera, but I want her to look at me. So until she does, she doesn't get to go. That was not a look. Look. Good. Go get it. And we're going to get a little brat a minute since he keeps... Look how excited he is today. You can't break. Place. Down. You have to wait. Go get it. Okay, place. Good girl. Down. Catch. Good, Cruz. We're going to let King run around for a minute, get some of his energy out, because he is really hyper this morning. Cruz. Look. Good girl. Sit. Good. Down. Stand. You got to stand. Stand. Good. Place. Good. Down. Sit. Ready. Get it. So if y'all have any questions, please ask. Place. Good. All right, King. Place. Time to go back to work. Thank you. That was not, if y'all didn't see, he just walked right away. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So Wandering Home RV said, I was attacked by a German Shepherd at our campground this week. He was just a 1-year-old without training yet. The owners are so upset, and I hope that they can get good training for him. Yes, it takes a lot of work. A lot of people don't realize it, but you see how high his energy is right now? It's because it's been raining and we haven't really played with him too much this morning. But the structure, everything they do, if you haven't noticed, everything we do is training. Even going to get this ball, they cannot go get it till we say go get it. Food, they cannot eat till we say eat. When we're walking at a campground, they are on heel right by my side the entire time till I say free, go potty, or free, go play. Everything they do is structured. And we started that as babies. So she is a little people aggressive. She's fine as long as you don't get within her 3-foot bubble. She was abused a little bit as a puppy, and she is fear aggressive. So anytime she is scared or nervous, she will lash out in aggression. So we work really hard with that, exposing her to people. If we're going around a lot of people and they don't know not to touch her, we will muzzle her, just to be on the safe side. Usually at campgrounds, though, after the first day, people know not to touch her or get too close. And she does, like I said, does great if the people are not too close. You gotta go down. Good girl. Not over there. Place. Down. Good. Leave it. Leave it. So like I said, this exercise is good for any dog for impulse control. So, but I hope they get him, get a good trainer for the puppy. 1 year old is pretty young to be that aggressive. She was. He was not. But we took him a lot of places and let a lot of people touch him. We didn't get her till we were 6 months old. Stop. Quiet. She said, this dog escaped the dog park and came for us on the playground. He chewed up my hand, but my toddler was thankfully spared. That's a scary situation. At a 1 year old, that's a pretty big sized dog already. King is 95 pounds and 28.5 inches at his shoulder. So he is a big boy. And at a year old, he was already about 65 pounds. So I am very glad that didn't turn out worse. And I hope they get the dog some help. Do you know if it was working line like him or show line? Did it have a flat back or slope back? That's why I am so very strict with them. King, quiet. He is 2.5. He'll be 3 in December 31st. It's his birthday. She is 2.5. She'll be 3 in February. So they're still considered puppies. Quiet. As you can see, he likes to back talk. Yes. He's trying to get his way. He really wants me to throw the frisbee. But he's going to wait until he calms down. Yes, you are. You gonna give him a head tilt? Yeah. Say hello, everyone. Yeah, definitely animal control should be involved. She said animal control is involved because the hospital had to report it. I still hope that the repercussions, quiet, aren't too harsh, just really needs good training. Yes, so in Virginia, there is a 1 bite rule. Quiet. When should all German Shepherd owners start training so that it doesn't happen? Quiet. As soon as you get the dog, I know you can't walk them in the grass and stuff like that till they get their shots, but you can still take them places and carry them. The parvo comes from the grass and them licking their paws. So if you do, you have to walk them, especially quiet, especially at campgrounds. Make sure you wash their paws with baby wipes as soon as they get out of the grass as puppies at 8 weeks old when you get them. And that's any dog. You want to start good behavior from the moment they are, I said quiet. Quiet. The moment they are, place, down. The moment they are born. And if you get a good trainer, they should already be doing it. I mean, a good breeder. But yeah, in Virginia we have a 1 bite rule, so they do get 1 bite. They consider sometimes that can be an accident, and it gives the owners a chance to correct the behavior. After that, they will have to be muzzled if they ever bite again, and then muzzled at all times and leashed at all times, even in a fenced-in backyard. So this was in Virginia. I don't know how, what state you were in and what those. No, place down. We're not doing it. You're being bad. So right now he is going through a testing stage again. So he's trying to see, quiet. He's trying to see if I'm going to let him get away with anything. So, and if I was to go ahead and let him have this toy that he keeps talking to me about, while he is doing that, then that is giving into the bad behavior, and we don't want to do that. Yes, we were attacked by an Akita one time and also a bulldog. We've also been walking, and a little corgi came up and attacked all 3 of my dogs while we were at a campground. It got loose. Luckily, nobody was hurt, and neither was the dog. But the Akita attacked King when he was 7 months old and got him in the neck. So that's why he's a little dog reactive. He's fine if we're walking at a campground. Yeah, I don't know Georgia's bite rules, but hopefully they can get the puppy some training, which it should have, at a year old, it should have already been in training. But by the time King was a year old, he had already been through 3 different training, 6-week training courses. So, Cruz, King, Bandi, quiet. And there's little Bandi over there. Good boy. So now he has been quiet for a while, so we're going to go ahead and throw the frisbee for him and get him a little bit of out. Go get it. You're supposed to be down. Where'd your ball go? There it is. Go get it. Off. Good boy. Leave it. Leave it. Good. So I just hit that on 10. And they left it right alone. Little instigator, leave it. Move it, Bandi. Bandi. The dog's out there. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. So we want to make our dog stay away from it. Yes, I agree. She, or he, I think it's a girl, Wandering Home RV. I watched a few of your videos. I just don't know who is typing. It was very understanding of you, especially with your child involved. And I'm glad the dog got you and not the child if it was going to get anyone. But I'm sure it still scared your kid in you. I hope it doesn't put you off. But that's why we, even when we go to campgrounds and they do have dog parks, we leave them on their leash and just let it hang. Just because, like I said, he can jump this little fence right here. Most dog parks are only 4-foot fences, so I don't like to have no control over them. I will use the e-collar sometimes if we're at a dog park, but we don't let them play with other dogs, so we will get them if another dog is coming and wants to come in the dog park, so it's easier just to have the leashes on them already. Because some people are like, well, my dog's dog friendly, but he is not dog friendly, so we have to be extra careful with that. So usually I'll let them play and I'll stand at the gate and make sure no one's coming. Leave it. Leave it. Nope. Leave it, King. I said leave it off. Good. Where's your Frisbee? Leave it. Good. So this is a big trigger for him with the dog in the backyard. Off. King. Off. King. Off. Good. Now I had to get that up to 26 for him to listen. Yes, we do have a 50-foot leash that we play with the pups if there is no dog park. That way they are always leashed. She is completely off-leash trained, but like I said, anything that scares her, she's going to act in aggression, and I would never trust her completely off-leash. But like right now I can say side. Good. Heel. Good. Go get it. Yes, I noticed that the dog parks a lot are right next to the playground, and I don't understand that. A lot of your big dogs have prey drive, and little kids can get that prey drive going. Leave it. Good. Get your Frisbee. Get your Frisbee. Now, I don't know if you can see, but the dog is right there. And like I said, this is a new dog. They've only seen it a few times. Leave it. King, look. Good boy. So you want to get his focus off of the dog. Leave it. Get your Frisbee. Let's go. Good girl. She's not paying the dog no attention. But now if he was to jump that fence and start running it, she would go with him. Yes, he was definitely attacking, thinking you were prey. Especially if it was a working line like them. Their prey drive is so high. Little kids and little dogs are huge triggers until they learn how to control it. Now theirs not so bad because they had Bandi growing up, and Bandi is 6, so she was here first. Bandi. And she put them in their place when they were puppies. So he is the boss of Cruz, and sometimes Bandi, but Bandi does not let him get away with much. She will reach up and bite him in the face. And the trainer said to let her do that because that teaches them not to play rough with little dogs. So, but we still watch it because, like I said, any type of small child or dog can trigger their prey. And dogs, people want to think dogs are babies, but they're not. They are still animals, and they should be treated like animals in those kind of situations. You have 2 small cats. Leave it. Yes, and mine's the same way. I dog train, and I also dog sit. And I've done German Shepherds, Pit Bulls, dog walking, Labs, Terriers. And the only one that ever bit me was a Golden Retriever. He is a well-trained narcotics dog. But that day, he was having a rough day. They had just got a new Golden Retriever puppy, and I reached down to pet the puppy, and he bit me in the arm. Down. The owner had never seen any aggression from the dog before. So anything can happen with any dog. It's always good to be aware of that. Down. You don't know what the dog is going through that could cause it to react. Yes, it'd definitely been a different story if it got your daughter. Sorry, I don't know if it's got any water on it. It's raining pretty hard. All right, well, thank everyone for coming. We've been on here a little over 30 minutes, and I hope everything goes well and your injury heals good. Are y'all still at that campground? Yes, a whistle can stop them. Also, usually, if a dog is running at you, just something to be aware of, you can step towards it. So if you're going like this towards it, most dogs will back off and not keep coming at you. Now that is only about 90% of the time. Also, a knee to the chest. Raise your knee if it's a big dog, or even just kick it straight in the head if you see a dog charging at you. You're not gonna hurt it. Your head cannot hurt, your foot cannot hurt their head unless you're literally stomping on them. So a swift kick to the head, and it will stop that dog right in the tracks. Also, mace. I know a lot of people carry mace, and the air horns are good too, especially at campgrounds. I noticed, yes, I'll talk about the collars in just a second. I noticed that at the last campground, there was 4 that we went to, which was Endless Caverns. There was 4 off-leash dogs running around the campground. Now, if you are scared of dogs, you wouldn't know if those dogs were aggressive or not. Also, with our dogs being dog reactive, it made a very stressful weekend. So I know a lot of people do the air horns, mace, and then I seen this one lady talk on TikTok the other day. She takes the large, like the really big carabiners, bigger than my hand, I think, from Home Depot. And she hooks it on the end of her leash. That way, if a dog is charging her, she can put her dogs behind her, and she swings this carabiner in a circle. And that stops the dog from coming towards them and her dogs going towards that dog, because she trains reactive dogs, which I thought that was a really good idea. And then if the dog still keeps coming, she pops the dog in the head with a carabiner, because you don't want you to be attacked or your dog to be attacked. That will cause a dog reactive dog after that. So the collars, I had it up to 26 to get him off of the fence with the other dog a few minutes ago. The e-collars, you want it, hers keeps slipping. It's okay as long as it's not on her trachea or on her spine, so you want it in between, usually right by the ear. I put it in the middle because the prong collar goes up here, then this, and then their flat collar. And then we do a backup hook from the prong to the flat collar. That way, if for some reason the prong collar snaps or breaks, the flat collar is a backup collar, so they can never come completely off the leash. You want this where you can get your fingers between their skin and the prong. It's hard to see because of their hair. If you don't have it tight enough, though, you won't get a good connection, and you'll have to turn it up higher. His is a little harder to do because of his fur. So you have to literally move his fur out of the way to get the prong good. They do sell some new ends for these. I haven't got it yet. They're supposed to work better with long hair, so I might be getting that for them. The company is great. They're made in America. You call them and they answer right away. It's called the Mini Educator. Now, I have it on 26 because he was just reacting to that dog, but on an everyday working, quiet, it's usually on a 4 or a 6. No problem. I hope it helped you some. And we're going to say goodbye, and I hope y'all have a good Saturday morning and day. And if y'all are traveling, please be safe out there. And I hope everybody has a great morning and Saturday. Have a good day. Thanks for visiting.